how are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of April, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As many of you know, I'm uploading this reading later in the month of April. What's today? It's like we have less than a week left in the month of April. So it's pretty late. I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been telling all the other signs that, there's a very good reason for this delay. There's a lot going on in my personal life that I would love to tell all of you about, and that I will eventually when the time is right for me. But do know that there is a good reason for the delay, and that's because there's a lot going on over here with me. And I hope to work through all of this very soon so that I can be more consistent here on YouTube with you guys. So thank you for your love, for your support, for your patience, for your loyalty, for those of you that are my subscribers and that wait for me every time to upload. Thank you so much. Your patience and your support is very much appreciated. Okay, I'm going to use this deck, Aries. This is called the Before Tarot. Okay, Aries, Holy Spirit, we are connecting with the zodiac sign of Aries. What's happening? What's going on with Aries this time around? Let's see. Aries, Aries, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, my throat is getting like super itchy. All right, here we go. This is the King of Wands. Okay. Okay, so the very first thing that's standing out to me about this King of Wands is his face. My hands are arthritis. Well, what do you call that condition where your hands just go like that? That runs in my family. My grandmother, who is passed now, well, when she was alive, for many years, I remember this happening to her from, since I was little. I remember her hands would just kind of go like that. And it does run in my family. I hope that I don't get that, but I do notice that my hands, they are shaky. Anyways, this King of Wands, his face is really standing out, and he looks it looks like his patience is running out. The King of Wands. And something that is popping out right now is these lions, these cats. And when I think about these big, these lions are just the big cats, like the tiger, the lion, panther, jaguar, all those. They are very patient when trying to get their food. When they're hunting, they stalk their prey, and they have to be patient and then act at the right time. So I see this as you, Aries. I see you being incredibly patient, but I don't see that patience necessarily running out, but I do see you being aware of the fact that maybe something should have already happened by now. The Strength card is here. So absolutely, I feel like you have been exuding a lot of self-control, a lot of self-restraint as well. And you've been under control of your passions, of your emotions. So that's good. I do feel like you have been bothered a little bit, not necessarily triggered, but I do feel like you have perhaps blocked your first instinct, which overall it's good. Okay, I feel like your patience, is being noticed. That, is actually something that is coming across as positive. For example, if you're being this way, because you know, if you're being this way towards another person or a situation, this is coming across as something quite pleasant. Here we have the Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups being here, Holy Spirit? And as a matter of fact, guys, I feel like this patience is going to be rewarded. So if you're waiting for something, I feel like whatever you are going to receive is going to be something good with this Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. For many of you, this is in regards to love. Here we have the Temperance, Ace of Cups, and then the Temperance. Guys, this is really creating balance in you know, within you, around you, within whatever situation we have going on here. It's actually going in your favor, however that resonates. We have the Four of Pentacles here, which talks about security and stability, about being in a good position, about being trusted as well. Like here, I'm seeing it like I'm seeing all these people here giving their money to this one dude over here because they trust them. And then the Four of Pentacles it's a saving. So again, it's like this trust. Like we trust this person, we trust them. You are trusted. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is all, there's something that is going to be going in your favor. This could be in regards to work, guys, and you've been incredibly patient waiting for maybe a response from somebody, maybe an opportunity, you know, just the go. This could be about anything, guys. And well, your behavior, your self-control specifically, okay, and your self-restraint is working in your favor. Ace of Cups, and then the Temperance. Yeah, this is absolutely working in your favor. I'm also getting that somebody needed, you know, just a little bit of time. Somebody needed a little bit more time. Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there will be something that is going to happen very soon. Tell me what that is. I feel like many of you have been in this hangman position. You've been like hanging around and you've been wondering, why the hell am I here? Then right now I heard, why haven't they called me? Why hasn't this happened? Why haven't I gotten news about this or that? Why am I still here? Why hasn't this happened? And you're just kind of like hanging around. You've been placed on hold for a little bit. Yeah, you've had to be patient with the King of Wands and then the Strength card. And I feel like you have, absolutely. Okay, so tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. We have the Judgment, and then we have the Justice card. And we have the Six of Pentacles. All right, guys, so I feel like, oh, there's another card here. Check this out. So we got the Judgment, we got the Justice, we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Cups. All right, guys, so look, Wheel of Fortune. Look, things are going to be turning in your favor. Things, whatever, something good. This is fortunate events, okay, that are going to take place. We have the Justice and then the Judgment card. This is a decision that is made. Again, Judgment, I'm seeing it as a particular person and, you know, how they're viewing you. Judgment is representative of just what you're putting out and what people are taking from that, which is positive with the Justice card, especially so with the Six of Pentacles. For many of you, there is a situation here where you're going to receive support and help. It doesn't even have to be support and help. It could just be favor. You know, when somebody favors you, it's not that they're helping you necessarily, or that you need help, but it just makes things, when somebody favors you, it just makes things, everything just works out, you know, in your favor. That's why it's called favor, right? And then here we have this Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Cups, guys, is just representative of somebody trusting you. Somebody trusts you, somebody, you know, whatever it is that you have been exhibiting. I feel like they're like, okay, based on what I'm seeing of Aries, okay, they're patient, they're, you know, they're holding back, or they're not behaving the way that I thought they were going to. They're not doing this, they're not doing that. Okay, this is actually quite pleasant. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be nicer to I'm going to be nicer to Aries. Oh, I'm going to extend myself, and the energy that I'm going to be putting off to Aries is going to be welcoming. It's going to be nice. And with the Temperance, it's just going to, you know, flow nicely. Four of Pentacles. Again, guys, I feel like this Four of Pentacles is just representative of how you have been handling yourself. This is in regards to love for many of you. This is in regards to career or whatever else you got going on in your life. Okay, look, you've been on hold. It's so, yeah, you've been on hold. Many of you, maybe you didn't you don't know why exactly that is entirely. But guess what? The Wheel of Fortune is here. It means things are going to be happening very soon. The wheel's going to be turning very soon. Guys, and this is the Wheel of Fortune as well. So I'm seeing it as whatever we have here could have gone either way. It could have been good or bad for you, because it's the Wheel of Fortune, right? It could turn this way or that way. So I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune as the tide changing and turning in your favor as a result of your patience. Judgment, Justice, and Six of Pentacles. Look at that. Yeah, like Judgment. Wow. Okay, so this is what it's going to be. Maybe there's a past here for many of you. There's a past with the Judgment card. Maybe there were certain judgments that were passed, you know, against you, towards you, because of your past, or because of, or, you know, this judgment could just be representative of somebody's just preconceived, you know, opinions about you. And Justice in the Six of Pentacles. This is going to, whatever decision, whatever is going to be happening here, it's going to favor you. And with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're going to be very happy with this. Overall, guys, this just says that you've been conducting yourself quite excellently, okay? Like, yeah. And, well, this is just allowing others, a particular person, you know, around you to want to, you know, help you, support you, or favor you. Which again is all very good. Wonderful. That's great. Okay. So tell me more about Aries. Tell me more about Aries. We have the Star, and then we have the World card. Something it is that you should know, my dear Aries, is that there's definitely a new beginning that you should be hopeful for. The World card and then the Star. There's a lot of wonderful things that you're ready for, that you're going to be welcoming into your life, that you're absolutely 100% ready for with that World card and then the Star, guys. All right, let's see. Tell me more about Aries, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about Aries. Tell me about love, and then I'm going to look into career. Tell me about love. Was that the Death card? Yeah, that was the Death card, and then we have the Three of Wands, and it's reversed. Death card. All right, so this is about, as far as your love life is concerned, there's a lot of major changes that are happening there with the Death card. With the Three of Wands reversed, I feel like at the present moment, there's plans that you have made that have not yet, I don't want to say been implemented. I feel like they have, but for whatever reason, they have not completely yet unfolded. The Death card and then the Three of Wands. What is this Three of Wands reversed? What is this Three of Wands reversed? We have the Strength card. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, your love life, guys, look, there's a lot of changes there that are happening. There's a major transition for many of you. Maybe you just broke up with somebody. You're leaving a relationship and a connection. And with the Three of Wands, you have not fully yet perhaps left this situation. With the Three of Wands reversed, I feel like there is a conscious understanding here that there is something that is over. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like you are maybe unable to completely move away, and that could be for many reasons. You're having to be strong and be patient. This is how you have been strong and you've been patient. And the Seven of Cups says that there is, you know, an element here of I wouldn't necessarily say unpredictability, but it's almost as if you don't know how things are going to unfold. And perhaps is this not this lack of clarity of how to move forward or how things are going to be unfolding that is keeping you in this Three of Wands. So what can you tell Aries about this, Holy Spirit? What can you tell Aries about this? What's going to be unfolding? What's going to be unfolding, Holy Spirit, in their love life? And just, yeah, if we have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Cups, and it's reversed. All right, guys. So with the Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups reversed, you know, I just feel like, for those of you that I'm connecting with, it's like you're finding it very hard right now to, you're finding it very hard, or there is somebody, okay, that is finding this whole, you know, situation, you know, difficult with this Five of Cups. And it, you know, there's no cheering this person up, and you know, they're not in the best energy. They're definitely mourning. And then we have this Queen of Cups right next to it, and it's reversed. So this is a person that emotionally they're not available. So for many of you, this is you, Aries. You're this Queen of Cups, and you're emotionally unavailable and unable to comfort another person. You're unable to comfort another person. Now, for some of you, it could be just because you don't want to, or, you know, it's because maybe energetically, emotionally, you're unavailable and you're unable to do that. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. For others of you, there's somebody that is seeing you this way. They're seeing you as someone who, you know, is not really being very compassionate towards them. Maybe you are seeing somebody this way. We have this Ace of Cups. Yeah, no, with this Ace of Cups, for those of you that I'm connecting with, I feel like you are understanding. You see this Ace of Cups is being extended. For many of you, perhaps you are unable to give this person the love, you know, the affection it is that they want or need. not because you are emotionless, but because that there, it's just not there for many of you. Maybe it's not there anymore, that connection, that love, that romance element, maybe between the both of you. And that's because for many of you it's over with the death card. It's over. And then here we have this cat that is, it looks like it's trying to lift this cup, right? Like, get up. So yeah, I'm seeing this as, for many of you, this is a breakup, a separation that happened. And this is the person that is mourning, the relationship. And there's nothing that is, cheering this person up. They're sulking and they're very sad. And well, if you can imagine, when a relationship is over and there's one person that ended it, and then there's another person that didn't want it to end, that there, guys, it's I bet it is hard, because one person, the one that this one is, it needs comfort, needs support, needs comfort, needs love, we could say. In fact, that's the reason why they're sad, because they're lacking that love, right? Like that love is no longer there. And then we have another person that's like, well, it's over. I can't comfort you. I can't do that anymore. And then here we have the Ace of Cups, but there is compassion here, and I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, you see how it's being extended. There is emotion, there is compassion, and there is a certain level of support here that is being offered and given. But maybe that's not enough, right? With this Ace of Cups, like whatever's being offered here, do you see that? It's like it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not that it's not enough, but it's just not what this person wants. They want, for many of you, they want more. And that could be something about the Ace of Cups, where emotionally there's just nothing that really, fills you up, no matter what, no matter what's given to you. I'm also getting that for many of you, there's somebody here that you have tried to comfort and console, and you've been nice and sweet to this person, and loving even and compassionate, but it's almost as if all of that gets it's almost like you're not even doing it, like it's not there, because this person doesn't need, they want something else from you, and that would be that well, for many of you, there's somebody here that is not wanting this breakup. Okay, so that's what I see here, guys. I feel like many of you are having to really pay attention to your feelings and to your reactions, and you're having to hold back a lot. And yeah, and with the Seven of Cups, you don't really know exactly. It's not that it's not that you don't know, but for many of you, there is just, because there's so much emotion involved here, that makes things a little cloudy, perhaps. The future, like, okay, like, so what's gonna happen? One more card, Holy Spirit. Well, it's whatever has already been decided, it's just gonna continue to happen. Yeah, we have this Queen of Swords, and then we have this Tower. The Queen of Swords and then the Tower. What is this Tower, Holy Spirit? Okay. Oh, and then here we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's reversed. Guys, I feel like there's just somebody here whose behavior is not going to be changing entirely. With this Tower, it's almost like, what we have going on here, guys, is something that you cannot, sustain forever. Look, here we have the Four of Cups, and I'm seeing this as whoever is sulking and just not, satisfied with the present circumstances. You see, it's like no matter what you do, they're not going to see, I'm hearing, they're not going to see how, if you're helping them or yeah, they're not going to see any of that. And as a matter of fact, look, there's 3 cups there. Here, 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 here. And this one's like they're drinking them as a matter of fact. You see that? Usually the 4 of cups is depicted as somebody that is rejecting the cups. But you see how this person is taking all the cups? It's like they're like, okay, come, like, okay, you're giving me this, okay, giving me this, giving me this, giving me this, okay, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. But then still at the end, they're not happy and they're not satisfied. For many of you, there's a situation here where you're kind of just maybe cradling somebody, wanting to just make things easier for somebody, but it's like that's not going to happen, because for many of you, this person is not full. It's not that they're not accepting this, but with the Tower, it just tells me that the present dynamics, the exchange here between 2 people, it's not healthy. So just remember that. Just remember that there is somebody here who, you're trying, that maybe you're thinking, well, if I just make it easy for them. Or it's not even that you're like, I pity you or I want to make things easy, but for many of you, you care for this individual. And well, you're being compassionate and considerate of their feelings, and you're being understanding. Something it is that you should keep in mind is that this person is, just keep this in mind. How long are you willing to do that? And you're doing that, and if you're doing that, Aries, is because you hope that this person will be made, perhaps you're hoping that this person shows you the same level of compassion, of understanding. Like, oh, I see, that Aries is, I see that they care for me, and I see that they're doing all these things, and I see them, doing this or that. Okay, well, I get it. Like I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to maybe make things, easier, or maybe I shouldn't look this way around them, because I know, that right now they're trying, they're doing this for me or that for me. And well, I want to show them that I'm pulling through, and that I don't want to worry them, or I don't want to feel like a burden. We have the Tower here. This tells me that what you're doing here, you're offering somebody a lot of emotional, a lot of emotional support, guys. This is a lot of emotional support, but this is like a bottomless pit. You're going to give, and it's like they're not going to get filled up. You know why? Because you're giving them water, or right when they want a cherry wine or something. So you see how that's not going to do it, what you're doing. However that resonates. And that's what this Queen of Swords is doing here. It's like, look, my dear Aries, think about this. Think about this. For many of you, maybe you have plans that you have not fully executed. There's a lot of things that you want to do, but maybe that you are holding yourself back from, showing some self-restraint from, because you don't know how, things are going to turn out with, a particular person. It's like, for the most part, it's over, but you don't know perhaps how they're going to be behaving. So I'm hearing what needs to happen here. What needs to happen here, Aries, is that you yourself need to come to terms, or you have to make peace with this ending. And you have to say, well, I've done everything I could, or yeah, I've done everything that I could have. And at the end of the day, I'm responsible for my own life. And well, the other person is responsible for theirs as well. And well, you know, this is a relationship is over. For many of you, maybe you're trying to keep somebody happy here at your expense, for many of you. Okay. So, you know, again, if I have any advice here for you guys is that look, this is hard. The death card is hard. And for many of you, you're trying to maybe, you know, comfort or make it this ending easier for somebody else, but there's no escaping that. And in trying to help another through this, you are holding Three of Wands yourself. You are putting things on hold, or there's things that are not, you know, moving forward for you because of that. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. You know, sometimes people need support and all that. But here we have a situation where it's no matter how much support you give somebody through something, it's not going to be enough for them. So they're going to stay in that energy. So just remember that. For many of you, I feel like, you know, this is just saying, hey, whatever you have done already, you know, again, make peace with that. All right, so career, Holy Spirit, career. That came out kind of quick, but okay. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Hermit. There could be a Virgo for some of you, maybe an Aquarius. Could be anybody, really. I haven't really been calling out the signs. All right, so with the Seven of Swords, guys, and then this Page of Swords, as far as career is concerned, I feel like communication is very important. Just remember that. Communication is very important. If there's anything that you have, you know, been putting off, maybe a particular person, something, okay, in connection to work, maybe even your finances that you've been putting off, maybe not putting as much attention to, or just flat out avoiding with the Seven of Swords, is important that you pay attention to these things. Because with the Seven of Swords, it can come around and bite you in the butt. Okay, so Page of Swords is just saying to remember these things. There's anything that you need to communicate, somebody that you need to communicate with, something you need to just, you know, take care of, you know, work through, whatever. It's saying to do that with the Seven of Swords. This is also saying to be very careful, to just, you know, be on top of things, because it could be easy with the Seven of Swords for you to, well, run into some issues and problems because something back whenever was not completely, you know, something was just left unfinished maybe, or pending. With the Hermit, absolutely. For many of you, this is like something that, you know, for many of you needs all of your attention. With the Hermit, maybe this is going to require for you to be a hermit for a little bit, meaning, you know, not be so social. Maybe you're not a social butterfly anyway, but it just means, right, that there is like a need to look over things. There's a need to look over things, absolutely. There's a need to, you know, to look back, because this just gives me a feeling of like a trail of things, you know. So just look over things. There is something that for many of you, you kind of like maybe overlooked or left unfinished, or there's just something somewhere, okay, that needs your attention, okay, so that it doesn't turn into something bigger. I'm hearing wrap things up. Okay, so career overall looks okay, good. So, you know, what do we leave, my dear Aries, with, Holy Spirit? What do we leave, my dear Aries, with? What do we leave Aries with, Holy Spirit? Let's see. Future energy. Okay. Here we go. We have the 7 of Pentacles, and then we have the 7 of Wands, and it's reversed. We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. Look at that. We have 2 7s, and then we have 2 6s. All right, so 7 of Pentacles and then the 7 of Wands. Guys, I feel like what this is saying is stop putting off, okay? Stop delaying or stop putting off things in your life. Yeah, that's you. You've been putting off things, guys, with the 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is saying you worked really hard for this, okay? And whatever is happening, for those of you that I'm connecting with, this is talking about, you know, just overall what's happening. I feel like it could be, you know, the love situation is in there, perhaps even the work situation as well. But overall, in general, this is future energy as well as present. I feel like it's saying, look, Aries, this is you. You've worked very hard. You've worked very hard, and it's time for you to, you know, do more for yourself, especially so with the 6 of Wands. Look, you are in a point in your life where, look, it's like with the 6 of Pentacles, whatever you have worked on, right? Look, 6 and 7, whatever you were working on, it wasn't easy. You find yourself in a place where, you know, you should reap, you know, the rewards of your hard labor. Or when are you ever going to? You know, I feel like this is saying, look, you need to focus on yourself. Absolutely. Look, we have this Page of Pentacles. You need to focus on yourself, on your life, like, you know, focus on your goals. You need to work on your own life, on your own self. Okay, here, do you see this? We have somebody that's on the floor, is the Lovers, and they're like they're trying to help this one, like, come, like, I'll pick you up. For many of you, that's what you have been doing. Maybe it's not a couple, you know, it's not a romantic relationship, but you've been doing this with somebody in your life. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's maybe what's on your mind the most. I'm hearing they're going to be okay. Okay, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. I see you working on yourself. With the 7 of Wands reversed, I feel like it's saying stop putting those things off. Stop putting those things off. Stop stop neglecting yourself, or stop pushing away stop pushing away those things that, you know, are going to benefit you. You see the 7 of Wands, like, stop pushing that away. You are in a place where you need to feel proud of yourself. There's no reason for you to feel sad or bad about anything. You know, you are actually in a place in your life, my dear Aries, where you have accomplished a lot. Maybe you're not yet completely where you want to be, but you are certainly on the way there. You've already made a lot of progress, and you need to really, you know, celebrate that and take that in, you know, bask in that. Look at that. You know, this is a time for joy, for growth, to support yourself. And I'm hearing there's still a lot of work to be done. You have goals, you have dreams, you have aspirations. And with the 2 of Pentacles is saying, look, you need 2 hands, okay? You need both hands on your side. You need both hands on your side. Stop pushing yourself away in what's, you know, important and good for you. I'm here, and extend this Ace of Cups, okay, to yourself. Give yourself love. That love that you know, are giving to other people, to a particular someone. It's like you give it to yourself, because we already saw You're going to be giving it to that other person. They're never going to get filled. They're a bottomless pit pretty much, because what they want from you, you're not giving them. Doesn't mean you're giving them the wrong thing. Not at all. It's just that person, they need to process that death card. Whatever changes, are happening there with them, they need to really process that themselves. And I'm here, you could still be there for them. You can still be there for them. In fact, I do see you still helping, someone out. But do not neglect yourself. Do not do that. As long as you keep that in mind, okay? Let's get an oracle card. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, where you could book a private reading with me. This is the fortune reading cards that I'm using. All right. I'm taking 30-minute readings again, guys. I had stopped for over 3 months. I stopped taking 30-minute readings. I'm accepting them again. So if you want to book a video reading, those are available on my website right now. All right, let's see. Message for Aries, Holy Spirit. What message do we have for Aries? Closing message for my dear Aries. We have dragonfly, and then it says unity. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy. So yeah, this is a time of great happiness. Absolutely. Because for many of you, you're embracing that death card. You're embracing it. You're like, okay, that's what's happened. That's what it is. Okay. So, have confidence in yourself during this time. Have confidence that everything is going to turn out, the way it's supposed to, the way that in the best way. Renewal and connection to spirit. Do know that you're going to be feeling renewed, and that your connection with spirit is really going to be heightened, and it's going to strengthen as well. Dragonfly. And then here it says, unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. This to me, it just feels healthy, right? So something it is that you should know, my dear Aries, is that you are exuding divine understanding. And despite what's happening or how somebody is behaving or not behaving, no matter what's going on, I feel like you are coming from a place of understanding. So do know that there's a connection, there's a relationship here that is going to be renewed. Do expect peace to come to this relationship, which just means that whatever, problems you have going on, in your love life or with another person that you care about, do know that those issues there and those problems are going to get better, and they're going to work themselves out. And I'm hearing in the end, there's going to be reconciliation for many of you here, which just doesn't mean, oh, we're getting back together. It just means that two people are at peace with one another. You radiate and attract great love. So this is just about, being conscious, guys, and just sustaining that loving energy and being compassionate. And in fact, I see you doing that. And that's when it most matters, when it's not easy to be that way. When somebody's giving you a reason not to be this way, that's when when compassion and love truly matters. When somebody's giving you a reason not to do that. But I do see you doing that, guys. And as a result, again, I see a relationship here just getting better, and two people being on very good terms again. This is what I have for you, my dear Aries. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.